Right, hello and welcome to my Renault Clio RS. It's a trophy edition with black pack, which means you get black wing mirrors, black door trims, the black boot bumper, and the lower diffuser, and the badging with the strip underneath, all in black. There's probably other things that I don't know about. These are also black. These door, don't know what they call them, but they're black as well. But anyway, so as you can see, clearly a trophy model. 220 brake. Car's completely standard, hasn't been tuned ever. And to the best of my knowledge, it's never been on track, certainly not with me. And it was purchased through a Vauxhall dealer. So yeah, I've had the car for coming up for 3 years now, and it's never ever let us down. It's been a cracking little car, cracking power for the for the size of the car. So it's unfortunately it's only got the cloth half leather interior. Seats are okay. Patches of side ones okay as well. Got RS stitching in the headrest with very, very nice red seat belts. If I show you the back, so in the back we've got pretty much ample leg room. I'm 6'6", that's my driving position, and my kids can easily get in the back. I have no doubt an adult will fit as well. Without any issues. Anyway, the only reason for sale is I've got a small family and there's something a bit bigger. We did think about actually buying this car outright and leaving it in my uncle's barn for the next 10 years or so, because I have no doubt that these are just going to go up and up and up in value. So yeah, anyway, I can't really see what I'm doing because of the sunlight, but we've got let me jump into the passenger seat. I'm in my wife's seated position. Right, that's better. Right, the car is on 41,000 miles. It had a service back in April or May, I think it was May, and that was a full service including spark plugs, and yeah, car's just pretty much ready to go. MOT, no advisories in the same month, all new tyres and discs, pads, all round. So that's all sorted. Can't really think of anything else that it needs, to be honest. Anyway, so we've got excuse me, got an okay sound system. It's loud enough. Does tend to rattle a little bit higher up the range you go, but again, it's not. I'm used to sort of Bose and Bang & Olufsen, so I'm a bit of a harsh critic, I think. Anyway, so we've got navigation. It works absolutely fine. We've got the little card in there for Europe, I believe it is. I don't believe I've taken this to Europe. So yeah, it's all touch screen. Flick through if you want. You can use the buttons there. You can connect your phone to it. You can call log. I mean, you've got a button on the steering wheel for all that sort of thing. What else have we got? We have Renault Sport. So this is the RS monitor. So when you load this up, it gives you stats and God knows what. I mean, you can set all of these. You can take them out and replace them with brake pressure, coolant temperature. There's so many different things that you can put in there. I mean, I like to know what obviously the coolant temperature and the oil temperature, so when I'm driving, I get it all up nicely to temperature, and then if I want to drive a little bit more spiritedly, it's all showing correctly. Anyway, we've got just trying to work it out. I can't remember. So as you go through the screens, you get you can set it up so you can do 0 to 31 miles an hour, 0 to 62, quarter mile. So if you're on track and you're trying to obviously record your best times and what have you, at least in a straight line, so such as on a drag strip, it will give you all that information. How accurate it is, I don't know. Anyway, so we've got this tells you your G, not that it really matters, I don't think. This shows the traction, so if the wheels are spinning, this will probably go up depending on which wheel's spinning, because there's 2 on each side. When you're driving, sometimes it goes up a little bit, but it's, yeah. I've got clutch temperature on here. Again, you can change all of these things to put different bits and pieces in. Tells you the power graph. So for 220. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure this isn't remapped. But anyway, steering angles obviously on plus 200 degrees, but because obviously I've turned the wheels out so that I can take a picture of the tyres. What else have we got? So we've got a stopwatch. I don't think I've ever pushed the button until now. There we go. Yeah, you can load tracks into it, so that if you've got a particular favourite track that you drive around, such as Silverstone, if you've got it on a stick, you can plug it into the car. Down here somewhere, there's a USB socket. You can load the map in, and then basically what it does is it does all the split times and all the other bits and pieces. As you can see here, brake pads and discs changed 4 months ago, so it's 3,400 miles ago. Obviously shock absorbers have never been replaced, that's yeah, but or to the best of my knowledge they haven't anyway. Car's got a full service history. Yeah, MOT, as I say, had no advisories. So yeah, anyway, there's also again a bit of a gimmick. When my kids found out about it, they kept putting it on. It was quite annoying, I must say. It's called RS sound effect, and basically what you can do is you can set the car up to sound like a Renault Clio V6. Obviously this is sound that's pumped through the speakers, and it's not very realistic, to be fair. And as I say, it's just a bit of fun. So yeah, you've got GTR, you've got a Clio Cup car, you've got a UFO. Why the hell you'd want that? Gordini, Alpine, motorbike. Yeah, so as you're driving along, it mimics the sounds of these vehicles. To be fair, the sounds are pretty good, but it's like when you change gear and what have you, it's a bit sort of slow to react. So it's a bit of a gimmick, but all fun. I think it's just the way. Oh, I've left it on. Don't want to leave it on. There we go. Anyway, excuse my cable. Right, so down here, it's automatic box. We'll pull down, push it over. You can use it manually. It's around the right way as well. So you push forward to change down, pull back to change up. You've got RS drive here. If you push that once, you go into sport mode. If you hold it down for 5 seconds with this pushed over to the side, it will go into race mode. That switches the traction control off, and yeah, and anti what's it called, ESP off. But yeah, I mean, it's a cracking little car. I mean, whenever people buy, say, oh, you've bought a Renault, it's going to be crap. I kid you not, I've not had any issues with it at all. Well, although saying that, I did have under warranty, I had the clutch replaced because it was a recall. But aside from that, I mean, that's the only. I mean, it wasn't even hassle because I had a service done at the same time. So that's been done as well. It was as a matter of course, not because there was anything wrong with it. But yeah. So anyway, let's start it up. So you push the start button down here. Everything obviously lights up. Ignore that sound. That's my dash cam. And then obviously you need to push the pedal to start. So I suppose it's going to be a bit difficult for me to do that from this side. So I'll just nip round. It's cracking. I mean, the condition of the cars are very good. Again, you've got to bear in mind it's a 4-year-old car now. It's got a couple of little stone chips here and there. Anyway, so I've got my foot on the brake now. Yeah, starts up fine, no issues on the dash. It's quite good as well. It tells you if your kids are strapped in the back, which is a nice feature. Again, a lot of cars don't have that, although I think newer cars now, they have to have it as part of European regs. Yeah, anyway, so let's have a listen. So this is in normal mode. And now if we put it in sport, you can hear the pops and bangs. And you'll see there's absolutely no smoke or anything like that coming out. Anyway, yeah, so as I say, it's got full service history. It was serviced twice in my my ownership. Sorry, this first service was done by Vauxhall when I picked it up, and then I think about 6 months later I decided to get it in and have the service done at Renault, just for peace of mind. And then again, it went back to Hendy Renault in Southampton. So I think they know a thing or two because they've got a performance department. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, let me know. I'll just show you quickly. There's the odd minor. I mean, these two obviously are a bit more obvious, or three. But across the bumper itself, I mean, that's a bit of dirt there. Badge could do with renewing because it's gone all weird. I don't know why that is, but I bought it like that. And a stone chip there as well. But yeah, I honestly, it's one of those little cars that you just never ever want to get rid of. Wheels are in okay condition. I mean, there's a slight amount of curbing. Again, if I get the right money for it, I might get those done for the next owner. But yeah, it's a cracking little car. Got that diffuser that goes pretty much all the way under the car. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Oh, it's also got a reversing camera, which a lot of these don't have. Again, badge needs to be replaced because it's gone funny. I'm assuming those were stick-on ones. I don't think that's actually part of the black pack. But yeah, again, probably can't really see because of the sunlight, but car is very, very straight. As I say, been very, very well looked after. I've upgraded the brakes as well. Again, I don't track cars. I've got my TVR and I haven't even tracked that, so really I need to sort of be a bit more sensible now. As I say, I've got a family, and yeah, just need something estate now, I think. So but yeah, cracking little machine. Thanks for watching.